Hello, everybody, welcome back to another episode of book reading. And the book which we have is The New Rules for Men by Esquire. And in this episode, we are going to read chapter number 7, which is communication. And this chapter has approximately 200 rules, so maybe this video can be a little bit longer. So, yeah, without wasting any time, let's start the video. But before that, if you also want to download the PDF, so you can go here on this Instagram account. You will get the link of the PDF of this book. Okay, so yes, now let's start the video. And but first, please keep your back straight. Okay, so yeah, now let's start the video. And I guess from here our chapter number 7 starts. Okay. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so chapter number 7 starts with rule number 482, which says only text lol if you actually laughed out loud. Simple explanation: use lol honestly rather than out of the habit. Example: if something only makes you smile, don't automatically type lol. Key takeaway: mean what you say. Rule number 483: wave to people in other boats. Simple explanation: it's a common courtesy among people on the water. Okay. Key takeaway: small gesture build friendliness. Okay. Now rule number 484: in an argument, the calm person usually appears stronger. Simple explanation: the author humorously suggests that someone calmly chewing a cigar looks more confident during an argument. सही बात है. Example: remaining calm often gives you an advantage over someone who's shouting. Key takeaway: confidence beats aggression. Okay. Rule number 485: the morning in spin class isn't usually a great story opener. Simple explanation: not every personal experience make an interesting story for others. Key takeaway: know your audience. Rule number 486: stop using party as a verb after you are older. Simple explanation: the author jokingly suggests that mature people should use more natural language than saying let's party. Key takeaway: let your language mature with you. Rule number 487: not every email marked urgent is actually urgent. Simple explanation: people who overuse the word urgent often reduce its meaning. Example: reserve urgent only for situations that truly require immediate actions. Key takeaway: use urgency. एक second. Is it sparingly? Sparingly. Okay. Use urgency sparingly so it remains meaningful. Sorry for the stuckness and fumble. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now rule number 488: if you have been drinking, arrested, or are in a dangerous situation, talk 1/5 as much as you listen. Simple explanation: in a stressful or risky situation, speaking less and listening more helps you avoid making things worse. Example: if you are dealing with police or unfamiliar people in a tense environment, stay calm and avoid unnecessary talking. Key takeaway: listen far more than you speak in high pressure situations. And yes, if you guys are feeling that I'm reading a little bit slower, then you can adjust the speed of the video, please. It will save your time. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. Okay, now rule number 489: be cautious of people who lead with prestige. Prestige. Okay, simple explanation: the author humorously suggests begin wary of people who quickly try to impress other with elite credential instead of character. Okay. Example, someone who introduced themselves mainly by the famous college they attended may be seeking status rather than connection. Key takeaway, judge people by their actions, not their resume. Rule number 490, very tall or very short people will often ask about their height. Simple explanation, people with usual physical characteristic are repeatedly asked the same question. Okay, people with unusual लिखा था. People with unusual physical characteristic are repeatedly asked the same question. Example, a person who is 6'5" may constantly hear, how tall are you? Key takeaway, recognize that obvious questions become repetitive. Rule number 491, don't ask why you weren't invited. Simple explanation, if someone didn't invite you, asking about usually create asking about it usually create awkwardness rather than solving anything. Example, instead of saying why wasn't I invited, simply move on gracefully. Key takeaway, maintain your dignity by letting it go. Yeah, very सही बात है, बहुत सही बात. Rule number 492, impress twins by telling them apart. Okay, सही. ये चीज़ को मैंने किया है. I have that experience. Example, simple explanation, learn to recognize identical twins as individuals shows genuine attention. Example, greeting each twins by the connection name makes a positive impression. People appreciate Key takeaway, people appreciate being recognized as individual. Rule number 493, don't make being triplets the entire conversation. Triplets have many interests beyond the fact that they are triplet. This was simple explanation. Now example, ask about their hobbies or work instead of repeatedly discussing their similarity. Key takeaway, that people treat people as people, not curiosities. Okay, rule number 494, don't antagonize someone wearing an eye patch. Simple explanation, this is a humorous way to say avoid picking unnecessary fights with anyone. Example, if someone looks intimidating, okay, there is a little to gain by provoking them. Key takeaway, choose your battle wisely. Rule number 495, hands free headset can look professional. Key takeaway, what the fuck, bro? Okay, simple explanation, sorry for that. um, the author jokingly suggests that using a hand-free headset can make you appear busy and important. Example, a salesperson using a headphone often appears actively engaged with work. Key takeaway, professional tools can influence perceptions. Okay, rule number 496, only while standing. Simple explanation, the joke continues by suggesting that wearing a headset while walking or standing looks natural, but not necessarily while sitting in a casual situation. Key takeaway, context matters. Okay, rule number 497 to 507, things a man should never email. Simple explanation, the author humorously recommends avoiding overused corporate phrases and excessive punctuation, including. Okay. Point number 1, pleasure meeting you. WKND, thanks, just wanted to reach out, just wanted to circle back, फिर exclamation marks, फिर all the very best, alone. Example, instead of writing just wanted to Circle back, write following up on my previous email. Key takeaway: keep emails clear, direct, and professional. Rule number 508: handle interest arguments wisely. Simple explanation: if you find yourself in an online argument, stay calm and respond with facts instead of insulting. Example: share evidence or simply disengage instead of escalating the conflict. Key takeaway: reason beats rage online. Rule number 509: stop blaming autocorrect forever. Simple explanation: proofread your message before sending them. Example: if a typo changes the meaning of your text, take responsibility instead of blaming the keyboard. Key takeaway: review before you send. Rule number 510: adapt or fall behind. Simple explanation: technology and society change constantly. Learning new skills help you stay relevant. Example: learning digital payments, AI tools, or modern software keeps you competitive. Key takeaway: keep learning and adapting. Rule number 511: you don't have to answer work emails after your work hours. Okay, simple explanation: unless it's genuinely urgent or a part of your job expectations, it's healthy to disconnect from work outside working hours. Example: an email received at 10 pm can usually wait until the next business morning. Key takeaway: protect your personal time and maintain a healthy work life balance. Rule number 512: life is too short to question another man's use of you instead of you. Simple explanation: don't waste your energy criticizing harmless texting habits. If someone text how are you, don't make it an issue. Key takeaway: focus on the message, not on the texting shortcut. Rule number 513: really though you. Simple explanation: the author humorously admits that some abbreviations can become excessive. Okay. Example: writing you in a very professional message may appear lazy. सही बात है. Key takeaway: use abbreviation appropriately for the situation or maybe context. Okay, rule number 514: don't care more about emoji diversity than real world diversity. Okay, simple explanation: if you care about representation in emojis, be equally concerned about diversity in the real life. Okay. Example: support inclusion in workplace, school, and media, not just your phone. Okay. Key takeaway: real world actions matters more than online debates. Rule number 515: the emoji by itself is unsettling. Okay, simple explanation: some emojis when sent alone can confuse the receiver. Example: receiving only emoji without any context leaves people wondering what you mean. Key takeaway: provide context when using emojis. Rule number 516: it's okay to leave a group chat you are no longer a part of. Simple explanation: if a group no longer concerns you, politely asking to be removed isn't rude. Example: after finishing the project, leave the project group chat. Key takeaway: respect everyone's notification. Rule number 517: family group chats are different. Okay, different. Simple explanation: leaving family groups simply because they are active may offend relatives. Example, mute the group instead of asking to be removed. Key takeaways: family relationships require extra patience. Rule number 518, especially during funeral planning. Simple explanation: don't leave important family conversation during serious situations. Example, stay in a group until arrangements are complete. Key takeaway: be present when your family needs you. Rule number 519, saying good gravy ruin your alarm. Yeah, simple explanation: using mild expressions while pretending to panic sounds unconvincing. Unconvincing. What the fuck, bro? Sorry. Example, if something is truly urgent, communicate it clearly. Key takeaway: match your language to the situation. Rule number 520, unless you are actually talking about delicious gravy. Simple explanation: the author jokes that good gravy is only appreciated when discussing about actual gravy. Example, the Thanksgiving gravy is amazing. Key takeaway: some expressions are better left unused. Okay, rule number 521, don't overuse fancy phrases, pop culture references, or abbreviation. Simple explanation: using French expressions, constant movie quotes, or texting abbreviation too often can become annoying. Example, instead of saying obvious or totes repeatedly, speak normally. Key takeaway: clear communication is always stylish. Rule number 522, hey stranger doesn't work on actual strangers. Simple explanation: the phrase is meant for someone who already know but haven't spoken to recently. Example, texting an old friend hey stranger is fine, but saying it to someone you have never met is awkward. Key takeaway: use familiar phrases only with familiar people. Rule number 523, everyone has full plate. Simple explanation: everyone is busy, so don't assume your workload is uniquely difficult. Example, instead of saying I am the busiest person here, acknowledge that everyone has responsibilities. Key takeaway: respect other people's time as much as your own. Rule number 524 to 530, things a man should never say to a police officer. Simple explanation: the author humorously lists jokes and sarcastic comment that are best avoided during interactions with law enforcement. Example included, would you mind hold it? Hi, what do you got there? Somebody didn't say please. Easy there, tackleberry. Example, stay polite, respectful, and cooperative. Key takeaway: humor is rarely helpful during official encounter. Okay, rule number 531, appreciate the fun cop. Simple explanation: if an officer is friendly and approachable, appreciate it. Example, a police officer who explains things calmly deserve respect. Key takeaway: good professional deserve appreciation. Good professionals deserve appreciation. Rule number 532, a lawyer with only a free email isn't always a good sign. Simple explanation: the author jokes that professionals should usually have business email rather than relying on a free email services. This isn't a reliable rule today, Many reputable professionals use Gmail or similar services with custom domains. Example, a lawyer using name at the rate lawfirm.com may appears more established than one using generic address. Key takeaway: professional presentation can build trust, but don't judge um, competition competence by email alone. Okay, competence मतलब दृढ़ता मतलब काम competition basically, like not competition, what the fuck bro, I know the meaning of that word, but I'm not able to explain it, but it's okay, you can google it. Rule number 533: don't combine freaking and fracking. Simple explanation: avoid staking similar slang expressions together. Example, that was freaking awesome is enough. Key takeaway: keep slang simple. Rule number 534: email signs off ranked by sincerity. Example, simple explanation. According to the author, kind, warm, kindest, warmest, best. Each feels slightly less professional than the one above. Example, use kind regards or warm regards in professional emails. Key takeaway: choose a sign off that matches your relationship with the recipient. Rule number 535: rarely titter, never snigger. Okay, simple explanation: avoid laughs that can sound mocking or disrespectful. Example, laugh with people, not at them. Key takeaway: good humor should never make others uncomfortable. Okay, rule number 536: the important things underneath facial expressions. Simple explanation: the image reduces. Rule number 536, but the full context is cut off in the screenshot, so the complete rule isn't visible. The key takeaway: please upload the next page if you would like me to explain rule number 365 and the same. Okay, ये तो भाई वो हो गया, but it's okay. Now proceed to rule number 537: always the smile, sometimes the nod, never the wink. Simple explanation: a smile is almost always appropriate. A nod works in some situation. Winking can easily winking can easily be misunderstood. Okay. Example: smile when greeting someone, nod to acknowledge them. Avoid winking unless you know them very well. Key takeaway: simple, confidently avoid unnecessary winks. Smile confidently, avoid unnecessary winks. Okay. Why मैं सोचूं simple, confident? What the? Okay. Rule number 538 to 538 to 541: be honest without being rude. Simple explanation: you can give negative feedback without insulting people. Instead of terrible, unsatisfying, incomplete, slow, idiot, inattentive, inattentive. It sucked. I wouldn't recommended it. Okay. Example: instead of writing an angry restaurant review, explain politely what went wrong. Key takeaway: criticize the work, not the person. Rule number 542: don't mime typing while talking about email. Simple explanation: avoid unnecessary hand gestures, pretending to type when discussing emails. Example: Simply say I'll send you an email. Key takeaway: speak naturally. Rule number 543: messages written in purple ink are suspicious. Simple explanation: the author jokes that unusual formatting often reduces credibility. Example: professional communication is better in standard font and color. Key takeaway: keep communication simple and professional. Rule number 544: calling someone the better looking version of another person isn't a compliment. Simple explanation: comparisons usually diminish both people. Okay. Example: instead of saying you are the best looking Tom, simply say you look great. Key takeaway: compliment people directly, not indirectly. Rule number 545: say either so forth or so on, not both together. Simple explanation: avoid redu, red, redundant, avoid redundant phrases. Simple explanation. Okay, sorry. Example: the list includes book, pen, notebooks, and so on. Okay, अच्छा आप समझा. Key takeaway: use uh, concise language. Rule number 546: I am not trying to difficult usually mean difficulty is coming. Simple explanation: people often say this before making an unrespondable request. Example: I am not trying to be difficult, but I need everything changed. Key takeaway: actions matters more than disclaimers. Rule number 547: don't give serious instructions while eating a mini muffin. Simple explanation: your appearance affect your authority. Example: finish eating before giving a presentation. Key takeaway: professional timing matters. Rule number 548: doctors always say the next 2 days are critical. Simple explanation: the author humorously notes a common phrase used in medical updates. Example: families often hear sorry family often hear the next 48 hours are important. Key takeaway: some professional phrases become predictable. Rule number 490 sorry 549: don't answer blessed every time someone asks how are you. Simple explanation: the author jokes that overuse response can be feel insincere. Example: instead of say I am doing well thanks. Key takeaway: be genuine in conversation. Rule number 550: never let your yawn make noise. Simple explanation: cover your mouth and yawn quietly. Example: a silent yawn is polite during meetings. Key takeaway: good manners include controlling a small habit. Controlling small habits. Okay. Rule number 551: unless you are making a point. Simple explanation: an exaggerated yawn might be used humorously or dramatically. Example: actors sometimes yawn loudly for comic effect. Key takeaway: expectations exist for performance. Rule number 552: otherwise, you are just extremely sleepy. Simple explanation: a loud yawn usually signal tiredness, not importance. Example: sleep earlier instead of disturbing everyone. Key takeaway: rest is the better solution. Rule number 553: talking right before speaking um, sipping coffee sound smug. Simple explanation: movies often shows people making dramatic statements before taking a sip of coffee. Example: avoid unnecessary dramatic pauses. Key takeaway: don't imitate people clenches. Don't intimate movie clenches. Rule number 554: if there are both good and bad news, people focus on the bad news. Simple explanation: negative information usually gets more attention. Example: we got the promotion but we will relocate. Okay, everyone remember the relocation. Key takeaway: bad news usually dominates attention. Rule number triple five: never Google image search words ending in OCs. Simple explanation: many medical conditions have a graphic image. Example: searching um, necrosis or cre no cirrhosis or cirrhosis. N- Searching necrosis or cirrhosis may show disturbing photos. Okay, these are the something disturbing photos, I guess. Like, not disturbing photos, these are disturbing um, sickness, or maybe something very bad, illness kind of shit. So it will provide you the disturbing photos that can make you a very, like, slunk. Okay. Key takeaway: before be prepared before searching medical images. Okay, rule number 556: never do anything that requires a public apology. Simple explanation: avoid actions you will later regret publicly. Example: think before posting online. Key takeaway: protect your reputation. Rule number 557: don't open emails from 10 strangers tilted hi babe. Okay, simple explanation: they are almost always scams, or phishing attempts. Example: delete suspicious emails immediately. Key takeaway: be cautious online. Rule number 558: saying I consider him as a friend isn't proof of relationship. Simple explanation: real friendship are shown through mutual actions, not labels. Very true. Example: one may call another person a friend, but true friendship requires both people to feel the same. Key takeaway: friendship is mutual. Rule number 559: so and so sent me is often awkward. Simple explanation: mentioning a um, referral. Okay, sorry. Mentioning a referral can sometimes make introductions uncomfortable. Example: instead of leading with John sent me, introduce yourself naturally first. Okay, key takeaway: keep introductions simple. Okay, now let's take a sip of water. Okay, my mouth is so dry. Like, it is getting so dry. Okay, so yeah, you must also keep, like, you also please have a sip of water, please. Okay, I am done, but before moving forward, I would like to say that, like, I would like to inform you that I am still learning English day by day, and I'm just fumbling, and I am speaking maybe wrong sentences. So As I told you, I'm learning English, so please ignore my wrong sentences. Like, just catch my emotion, not my sentences, please. Please, please. Because I'm still learning. Okay, now rule number 560. Tapping things get Tapping things gets annoying quickly. Simple explanation. Repeating tapping can distract and irritate others. According to the author, from least to most offensive. Tapping a key, tapping a maple tree, tapping a phone, tapping someone's backside, tapping your pen on the table during meeting. ओके अच्छा ऐसे ऐसे नहीं कर ठक 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 करते रहते हैं. इट्स अ हैबिट ऑफ ओ सी डी persons or sorry OCD members no OCD patients. Okay, yeah, patients nahi patients, yeah, patients. Okay, whatever. OCD patients can relate with this, like पैर हिलाना, ठक 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 कोई भी चीज़ repeatedly करना. These are the signs of OCD patient. Yeah, right, patient. Okay. Example: avoid clicking your pen repeatedly during meetings. Key takeaway: small habits can become big distractions. Rule number 561: referring your equipment as gear make you seems more capable. Simple explanation: people often associate the word gear with with experience or professionalism. Example: instead of saying I picked my stuff, say I picked my gear. Oh, okay. Key takeaway: professional language can influence perception. Rule number 562 to 635. What? Words and phrases a man should never say. These are humorous style. These are humorous style suggestions from the book. The idea is to avoid clinches, buzzwords, and overused expressions. Okay, sorry for the stuck, bro. Okay, avoid saying same is. Note to self: them's the rule. Show me what you got. At least it's a Friday. Put a bag in your ear. Put a bug in your ear. So you think you can dance. Doing it for the kids. I like what I am seeing. Love you more. Free birds gather around. The American people. Healing process. Expect for real injuries. Fell out. Except. Okay, except लिखा है. Okay, healing process except for real injury. Fall out except nurse. Nuclear fallout. Okay, not nurse. Ditto the old heavy. Oh, yuck. Easy does it. Church time. The road to White House. Yinks, my good man, left in a hearse. This will lead to Sharia law. Each reach out, unless literally reach out your arm. Panties, use underwear. Tommy, wigs, vino, unless you're actually Italian in Italy. Natch, wing it nipply. Calling female celebrates by only their first name. Belly button, use navel. Okay. Dating do, going forward. It is what it is. Boobs, teens, slacks, espresso. Okay, correct. Espresso. Okay, espresso नहीं होता, espresso होता है. Okay. Willy nilly, make love. ये yell. phone greeting, if I may be so bold, hooray, toot your own horn, march to the beat of the different drummer, wonderable, okay, no, wonder bar, magnifico, rad, nestled, finger licking, right o, aggro, threes, um, bleep instead of swearing. Fourthly, how ya like me now? Be Jins, be Jesus, okay. Six of one, half a dozen of others. First off, I would like thank Jesus. Okay, is that Jesus? Be Jesus. Oh, nice. Sorry, I read it wrong. Sorry. First off, I'd like to thank Jesus. Shake to me, squeeze me. Uh, you may nia. Hark low, mommy for suppose much used sarcastically. Bye bye. Simple explanation: these expressions are considered overused, outdated, awkward, or unnecessarily dramatic. Example: instead of going forward, we'll reach out, say from now we will contact you. अरे यार सिंपली वही बोल दो ना, क्यों इतना awkward जैसा बोल, लाइक ओके बट या जो सही लगे वो बोलो, दैट्स इट. Key takeaway: use clear, direct language instead of clenching. Okay, clenches. Rule number 636: men named William are slightly more popular when called Bill. Simple explanation: the author humorously suggests some nickname sound friendlier. सही बात है. Example: William, Bill. Key takeaway: sometimes a nickname feels more approachable. Rule number 637: men named Gary would also be popular if they were Bill. Simple explanation: this is simply a joke. Continuing rule number 636. Example: don't take it literally. Key takeaway: some rules in the book are meant purely as humor. Rule number 638: rarely frown. Simple explanation: a pleasant expression makes you more approachable. Okay, example: smile naturally instead of looking irritated. Key takeaway: your face communicates before you speak. Rule number 639: most useful informations comes during the questions and answer session. Simple explanation: after a presentation, audience questions often reveal the most practical details. Example: stay for the Q&A instead of leaving immediately after the talk. Key takeaway: don't skip the Q&As. It often contains the best insights. Rule number 640: leave the first initial, middle name, last name things to pretensions authors. Simple explanation: don't overcomplicate your name with unnecessary initials or formal styling unless there is a genuine reason. Example: instead of John Smith, simply use John Smith. Okay, John Smith, simply use John Smith. Okay, समझा. Key takeaway: simplicity is usually more approachable. Then rule number 641: Men in South are much more likely to talk to one another in restrooms. Simple explanation. This is a humorous observation about regional social customs. Example: someone might casually start conversation while washing hands. Social. Okay. Key takeaway: social norms vary by place. Rule number 642: the meanings you convey while holding a chainsaw has more to do with facial expression than you must think. Simple explanation: your facial expressions often communicates more than the object you are holding. The example: a relaxed smile looks friendly while an angry stare can seem intimid- intimidating. Okay. Key takeaway: people notice your expressions first. Rule number 643: of the various factors, wow is the most overrated. Simple explanation: simply saying wow doesn't add much to a conversation. Example: instead of wow, say that's impressive because of the detail. Okay. Key takeaway: specific reactions are more meaningful than generic ones. Rule number 644: referring to yourself in the third person is awkward. Simple explanation: talking about yourself as this guy or by your own name sound unnatural. Simple example: instead of this guy needs coffee, I need coffee. Oh, okay. Key takeaway: use first person I in normal conversation. वेरी ट्रू भाई, ऐसे लोग मैंने देखे हैं. रूल नंबर 645: you are allowed to battle only an army or cancer, not the flu or crossword or a housefly. Simple explanation: avoid exaggerating ordinary problems by calling them battles. Example: I am battling my inbox. Say, I am working through my inbox. Key takeaway: reserve dramatic words for truly serious situations. Rule number 646: without no not Kate, not Kate, not Kate, Takate, not Takate, Nantakate. Without Nantakate, there would be no limericks. Simple explanation: a humorous reminder that the place name Nantucket appears in many traditional limericks because it's rhymes easily. It rhymes easily. Example: many classic limericks begins, there once was a man from Nantucket. Key takeaway: some words become famous because they are useful in literature. Rule number 647: there is no good reason for a man to raise his hand after college. Huh? Okay, college. Okay. Simple explanation: as an adult, take initiative instead of waiting to be called on like a student. Example: in a meaning, contribute naturally when appropriate instead of waiting for permission. Key takeaway: confident adults participate without relying on classroom habits. Rule number 648 to 686. Further guidance on the uses of popular words and phrases. Summary: these are humorous um, languages tips from the book, like use sprangly, too many likes makes you sound immature, like hell, appreciate for emphasis, awesome, often overused, be more specific, unfing unfing believable. I don't know what it is. Okay, unfucking believable. Okay, unfucking believable. Okay. Um, and similar creative words can be humorous when used occasionally. God admit, powerful is used rarely. Man, useful for some softening emotional conversation. Bro, avoid overuse it. Balls, an underrated exclamation. Sweet, best received from for taking about food. Shoot, instead of strong language, the author jokingly says to avoid fake subtitles. Arrow endings, playful and appreciative and acceptable in moderation, e.g. Switch hero, buddy, reserve it for actual buddies. Piss, many humorous um, emph- emphases exist. Ma'am, use politely in appropriate situation. Baby, use carefully depending on the context. Insult, the book recommends avoiding lazy or overused insults and choosing word carefully. Drunk, there are many humorous synonyms beside simply saying drunk. General principle, choose words um, deliberately deliberately. Avoid clenches, filler words, and overused expressions. By the way, I am using very much filler words. I am literally saying filler words after just the sentences, so I am really very sorry about it. I am just sorry. Okay, key takeaway: the way you speak shapes how other perceive you. Clear, thoughtful, and original language leaves a stronger impression than relying on trendy or exaggerate phrases. Rule number 687: if it's fun, it's a stream. Simple explanation: activities that are genuinely fun rarely feels like a burden. Example: playing badminton with friends burns calories without feeling like a workout. Key takeaway: choose enjoyable activities, you will stick with them longer. Rule number 688: if it's in the air, it's fun. Simple explanation: activities that involves heights or flying often feels exciting. Example: skydiving, zip lining, or hot air balloon. Key takeaway: new experiences often creates lasting memories. Rule number 689: if it's in the water, if it's in the water, it's fun. Simple explanation: more water activities are enjoyable. Example: swimming, surfing, kaying, kayak, kayaking. I don't know what it is, or snooker, sno- snorkeling. I don't know what is this. Swimming and surfing. यही मुझे पता है, बाकी I don't know the rest of it. Key takeaway: water sports combine recreation with exercise. Rule number 690: if it involves an incline, it's exhilarating, miserable depending on when you ask. Simple explanation: climbing hills or mountains is difficult while doing it but rewarding afterward. सही बात है. Example: hiking unfeel feels exhausting but reaching the summit feels amazing. Key takeaway: the hardest experience often become the best memories. Rule number 691: if it involves big, being stuck upside down on a roller coaster, don't blame your real weight. Simple explanation: a humorous reminder that amusement rides can feel uncomfortable regardless of your weight. Example: everyone feels heavier when hanging upside down due to gravity. Key takeaway: some discomfort is a part of experience. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. Finally, our chapter number 7 is finished. And it took almost 1 hour, and I became very slow, like my energy get reduced by the time, and I am really very sorry about it. And if you are still listening me and watching this video, literally you are the best and the greatest person, because like by the time this video get boring as fuck, like literally it get very boring, but still you are here and you are listening me and you are watching this video and you are like reading or learning something. That means you are really very कह सकते हैं engaged or very determined of yourself, of your success of your life, because 99% of the people has already left the video and you are still here. That means you are determined with your anything, like success and money and whatever you are working for. So that's a very great and very good sign of yours, that you are focusing on yourself and your career. So yeah, congratulations for that. And always stay like this, bro. Never lose your hope and anything. Like whatever you are focusing, um like कह सकते हैं, whatever you are doing, for whatever you want, you will get that thing, bro. You are gonna get that thing. So yes, I guess this is enough for this video. I hope you learned something, and I am really very sorry for my stuckness, for my fumbleness, and for my um, not perfect English. Okay, so I am really very sorry, but thank you so much. And let like just comment a rose, so that I can understand, so that I can know that you watched this video till this end. So yes, thank you so much for being with me and learn with me and read this book with me. Thank you so much, and I will see you with the next episode of this book, and the next episode will be on chapter number 8. So yes, thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you in another episode. Till then, always stay strong, keep improving yourself, and be determined whatever you are focusing on. See you. Bye.